Now I know about 3 hours ago I was in beautiful remote area of Key Largo, Florida. And hi buddy, it was absolutely gorgeous. There is something about this area back home that I love and I need to come back to. The mud. Now let's hope I find something. I know you guys had a lot of rain while we were away. Good 4 days of it. Should provide a nice wash. So I do like to check this area first, which I don't normally come to look for some good wash. Well, not into tires, but if I was, there's a bottle in there, but that's not that old. Alright, I didn't find much of that section, but I'm already checking out the river here, and I like to see all this color coming through. It means we had a good run. May have opened up some new areas. Plenty of pottery pieces. Let's see. That looks like a cologne bottle. Could be from the 30s. Just to start it off, I'm going to pocket this one. Well, we have another similar bottle, similar design, same age. Probably had a label here, twist off. Going 30s and 40s again. Since it kind of matches the first one, I'll take it. I may have just dragged out a quart milk. What I was hoping for, because it looks pretty plain, with some embossing on it. But I don't see any. Well, it's usually the case. The greatest conditions weather-wise are usually the worst conditions to find anything. Although, in this little bank here, seems to be that a little button washed up. I don't know if that's telling me to do a little digging here, or more like this is all you're getting today. Well, I'm not sure how I might have missed this one the last time, but looks like a milk. It is, with definitely some embossing on there. How did I miss that one? Oh, look at you, it's a sour cream. Huh. Well, that may just be the find of the day. Fourskate Farms, Jamesburg, New Jersey. Awesome find. All right, maybe I'm gonna do a little digging right here. There's a couple more bottles in there. Okay, just a little bit of scraping, and I did pull out an old whiskey flask, warranted flask. I love these. This thing's got some age to it. I can see some bubbles in there. This could be early 1900s, cork top. That's a bit more like it. That wasn't that far down either. That was hard digging them in all these roots. All right, I just bagged another good find. It's a number 3 mason jar, one of my favorite colors, but I didn't actually recognize the maker's mark as much. And it's something a little different. Hoping it's a little older. And what a great color. Look at this. Whoa. Climax. Trademark registered. Insert joke here. Patented July 14th, 1908, maybe? Now that's a bottle. Excellent, excellent. All right, I did find a spot here. I'm gonna do a little more digging. Look at that bottle. Awesome. Where's my son? All right behind that mason jar, I got the top of a wine bottle. I figured I'd pull it out live and jinx the whole thing and see if it's not. Oh, no, it's just in one piece. Oh, there's a little chip on the lip. But any embossing? No. Might be on top. Yeah, not quite as old. But I'm going to go across this line and see if any more are sitting on top. All right, this is my second day out this week already, and today happens to be an incredibly momentous occasion. Not because this is the first time I found a clad quarter right where I parked, so already a good sign. I got my super boots on from Cal, but in an hour, and I'm not going to look at it right now, but you can look at it. In an hour, we're going to have the full solar eclipse. Now, I don't have my glasses on. I don't even have shades on, so I'm just not going to look at it. But I'm definitely getting out for an hour before I go back to work to enjoy a lot more than that poor character's going to enjoy. To enjoy a quick mudlark at low tide during a solar eclipse. Now remember, ladies and gentlemen, it's not more dangerous to look at a solar eclipse. We're just more likely to look at it longer, and that will burn your eyes. So don't look at it. Use those glasses. Look what happened here. All this sand got washed down. That is from all the rain you guys got here while I was in Florida. Interesting. Well, I'm not even going to bother looking there. I'm just going to walk down and see what's going on over here. Sun one more time. I'm not looking. You can tell me if anything's happening. Ugh. Fishing line. Fishing line removal. I'm still searching this edge during low tide. I'm not going to say with a lot of success. You would think mudlarking during a solar eclipse would be nothing short of phenomenal, but the tide really moved a lot of sand to this location, and I'm not looking, but you can tell me if there's any action up there. It doesn't look any darker out yet, so I'm going to keep searching. Hopefully the change in lighting will bring up, probably not, who knows. Keep searching. The green bottle right there. It's always interesting coming across what I think is an old record. I find these a lot in the mud out here. like I'm just doing my duty today. I'm not finding much, but I am certainly picking up a lot of fishing still. The season starts. Well, I can't take this day as a big win for the Mudlarking Treasure Department because I really didn't find anything. Now, in the second part, I did pull up a lot of fishing string and I got myself a couple balloons so the native wildlife will appreciate. Maybe I'll even grab a golf ball. There's so much junk here. And that too. Look at this, just as I'm saying it. String, fishing line. Yeah. That's what I was meant to do today. How's that solar eclipse? Anything yet? I'm not looking. Oh, look at that. That thing must have flew far. That's a little arrow, crossbow arrow. Huh. I'll take that. Strange. That's one hell of a shot. Anything yet? No, you always got to find something strange here. What do you make of this thing? If that's plastic, it's a really hard plastic. Yep. Throw me a guess in the comment section. I'm not sure what this is. Well, maybe I can make a strangest finds video. I'm gonna say it looks like some unusual. Oh, it is a wig. There's that part that goes around your head. Huh. Strange. Well, once again, I know what today's theme's supposed to be. Now, before anybody comments, why didn't you pick up that bottle? I mean, look at what, well, besides the spoon saw. Look at all the trash that's sitting here. Nice boot. Duck boot. I need a dumpster to pick up all this stuff. I'm getting what I can. I didn't expect to do a cleanup day. This was a fast trip during my break. And more. I love this wood coming out of here. There's two. But no bottles. Well, the tide's coming in. And the fishermen are coming out. It's definitely darker out, but I think that's just because there's clouds in front of the sun right now. We have one more glance up there. I haven't looked at any of my footage yet, so I don't know if you can really see anything. And I think the moon's not supposed to be really there yet. So, well, in this other spot, so far a lot of hard work for just a spoon. And a pretty beat up spoon. Got some history to it, I'll tell you that much. I've seen this pattern before. It's probably about 100 years old. And there might be a little, no, I think that's just the way it corroded. I thought there were some initials there. Well, we got another one for the mysterious object of the day. Sure looks like one giant bullet, but this thing is completely solid. I'm running somewhere around maybe some kind of window weight, but I do not know for sure. It's probably about 5 pounds. Really interesting area to detect, but you're looking for signals that show the age. And I just picked up tinfoil, which is not a great sign. But then I picked up a lead bullet, which is a good sign. So I gotta spend a little more time here. I like the greener sand coming up. It means it's more like clay. There's an old area. Hopefully something will come out of here. Well, I got out in the water, which is exactly what I wanted to do today. It's beautiful out. There's a little bit of wind. Not quite at low tide yet, but I did come upon my first signal. It was a good signal, so I was curious what it was, and I would not have predicted this copper-like brass copper leaf. It might be just a necklace charm or a pin. It's more like a pin. I like it. Could have some history to it. Great little piece. That's an upper level pocket find. Not going in the regular bag. All right, another good sign. Out in the middle of nowhere. I just had to peel a little bit of the crust off of this thing and we got a mercury dime. Great sign for being this far out. And not too far from the mercury dime, we got a buffalo nickel with a date showing through 1929, which is a great sign because that means these coins have not been tossed around that much, because on buffaloes, that date never comes through. It's always worn off. It's on a high point on the coin, but that shows this thing's been sitting a while. No question, I absolutely love finding these flat buttons, because that is a sign of some age. You could be in a good spot. Well, we got another nice big old flat button. So this one's a little bit concave. There's no design on it. There's the shank. And this definitely has some age to it. And I believe I got another silver dime. It says 1 dime on the back. And I'm pretty sure that's a barber. Yep, sure looks like one. I'm pretty close to when I gotta go home now. I wish I could stay a little bit longer, but I'll be back. A funny little find on my way back. Looking in the stones, basically looking for marbles. Porcelain, apple comb, France. There's nothing wrong with it. Now this is an unfortunate find because it's a nice glass wire insulator, but it definitely was cracked recently right here.
Other than that, it's in really good shape. It's probably pushed up here.